You like horror movies? How about horror movie based death metal? Well, if you do, stay tuned. I got some killer stuff to show you. And I mean killer. All right, hey everybody, this is Sean here with Some Dude in Texas, and welcome to my collection update for this week. I've got some cool stuff to show you. I've always been into horror movies, right? Especially the ones from the late 70s and 80s, all the Friday the 13th, the Halloweens, the Nightmare on Elm Streets, and all the good stuff, right? I started digging around, and some of y'all may have already heard of some of these bands, but I started digging around and getting into that genre, right? The horror movie death metal. And I came across some really cool stuff, and I've kind of been waiting on it. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, but some of the stuff was coming from Europe, so it kind of took a little bit. But everything finally came in the mail over the past week or two, so I'm going to go ahead and dig in on this and show y'all some pretty cool horror movie based death metal. So the first one, I got this from Frozen Scream imprints. Off of Bandcamp. They got some really cool stuff, man. A lot of cool bands, and just the way he packages stuff, some of the gimmicks and stuff that he does with the releases is pretty cool. Well, this is a band called Blood Rage. Got a sticker with it. Thought that was pretty cool. And what I liked about this is it comes in that old school VHS style tape case. Pretty cool. Even got the old rental store horror sticker on there. This is like a clamshell, just like the old VHS tapes. Pop it out. And this has got, it's 8 songs, 4 on each side. The back's pretty cool. So it looks like your kind of old school, 80s horror movie type. But that's what this basically is. It's got songs like Lord in the Trap, Chainsaw Castration, was it Scared with a Tent Stake, Campfire Immolation, and then the name of the album is actually Welcome to Crimson Pines. But just kind of old school death metal, kind of the lower, a lot of chorus, heavy vocals. But I really dig it. It's fun to listen to. And like I said, just the packaging on it's pretty cool. That's what kind of sold me. Then I went and listened to it, and I really like it. But once again, that's Blood Rage. And it's Welcome to Crimson Pines. And you can get this. I'm not sure if it's sold out, but check Frozen Scream imprints and get it off of that. All right, now the next one here, one of the ones that kind of took a while, came from actually, no, this came local. Got it off of Redefining Darkness, and I'm sure y'all definitely heard of this band, but it's 7 Doors. So I got the latest one from Ron Wills, The Feast of Repulsive Dead. I did a review on this one about a month or so ago, but I got it on CD. There he is, the man himself. It's got some pretty cool artwork to it. There you go, it's better. But this one came in a jewel case, like I said, from Redefining Darkness. They got it on vinyl as well. It's got the lyrics in it. That's kind of cool. And a picture of the one-man band himself. And then they also had the EP, the one prior to this. And I went ahead and got that on tape. It's the Gates of Hell. That's a 4-song EP. This is really good too. I don't know if y'all have heard that one. There it is. Solid black. Just a double-sided J card. A cool artwork. Really like it. Dig it. Once again, if you haven't checked out Seven Doors, definitely do. Got a Bandcamp site, but you can also get these two. The CD you can also get on vinyl, and the cassette on Redefining Darkness. I'll leave all the links for these sites down below. All right, now the next one, I just kind of stumbled across this. It popped up down below on Bandcamp, but these guys are from France. Hadn't heard of them, but they're called Liquid Fresh. Liquid Flesh. This is the first one. I mean, look at that. Only a face a mother could love, right? That's pretty cool artwork. But they're based it, off of horror movies, kind of the older ones, and then based off like horror movies where flesh and faces melt off is how they describe it. This one's pretty cool. This was their EP. And it came with a little booklet. This is Spontaneous Liquefaction. Picture of the guys. Got the lyrics. This one I ordered straight off their Bandcamp. It took about 10 days to get this one. It's coming from France. Took a little bit. Shipping wasn't too bad. I think it was under $10 if I remember correctly. And then here's their latest one. It's called Brain Damage. Actually, I stand corrected. It is Choir Liquid. But look at the album cover. It's pretty cool. Dude's face melting off. Kind of get the old school movie theater in the background. No booklet on this. It's got some pretty cool artwork. And it's hard to see, but there's a picture of the band. Like I said, this one came straight off their Bandcamp site. It took a little bit, about a week and a half, about 10 days to get it. Like I said, shipping wasn't too bad. I think it was under $10. But great band. Like I said, it's horror movie themed lyrics, just heavy, kind of old school, definitely. Old school vibe to it with the heavy low vocals. Pretty cool, man. Check them out. All right, now the last one here. They're also out of France, and it's the band Voorhees. Doesn't take much to figure out what they sing about, right? So Jason Voorhees style, Friday the 13th. But these guys, like I said, they're out of France too. They put out 4 cassettes. There's a couple of the songs are on all of them. They just kind of maybe done a different mix or changed it up a little bit. But these guys seem pretty cool. I was actually kind of talking back and forth on email with the singer, Chris. Kind of started up a conversation about the shipping, and he just, we kind of kept going back and forth. Really cool dude. Cool videos, man. They got some neat just live videos from over there in Europe. If you get a chance, check it out. There's one where you don't always see Jason, body surfing out in the crowd. So one of the fans had a Jason mask, and he's out there body surfing. It's pretty cool. But they sound good live, too. But just good, heavy, death metal. Nothing kind of mid-tempo. Nothing real technical. Just kind of a, traditional style death metal vocals as well. Just about Friday the 13th. But they have 3 chapters. They also have a chapter 2.5. And I got all 3 cassettes, 3. So on this one here, this has actually got 1 and 2.5 on it. So chapter 1 is on one side, and chapter 2.5 is on the other. But cool artwork. That right there is awesome. They had a T-shirt of that, black shirt with red logo just like that, but they sold out. Man, I'd love to have that. They have recently put out a new one with this logo, but it's in color. It's pretty cool. And then that's 2.5 right there. But he was also cool enough to throw in 2.5 on CD for me. So I thought that was kind of cool of him. But it's all basically about Jason and Friday the 13th. Here's chapter 2. Got it on cassette. And then chapter 3. Like I said, they're fun to listen to. This one's on red. Just good, heavy, kind of mid-tempo to slow, old-school death metal with some cool vocals. And, you gotta love it, man. It's about Jason and Friday the 13th. And I got this one actually off of straight from their Bandcamp site as well. Shipping, I think, was about 10 or 11 bucks. And they actually got it shipped to me pretty quick. I got it within like 7 days, so that's not too bad. Threw in a couple stickers. So if you haven't checked out Voorhees, check them out. You can check them out on their Bandcamp. I'll leave the links below. But that's it for this update. I just thought it was kind of cool. It'd be fun to do. And if y'all haven't heard, the horror-based, movie death metal, definitely check these guys out. Or if there's other bands, that you think I may like, be sure to leave the comments down below, man. I'd like to check them out. So thanks for watching, and until next time, y'all take care.
Y'all come back now, you hear?